The Last Stand of Sgt James Edmund Johnson, a hero remembered. The frozen hills of North Korea became the final battleground for one of the bravest Marines to ever serve. A man who, in the face of certain death, chose courage over fear, duty over safety, and his comrades' lives over his own. This is the story of Marine Corps Sergeant James Edmund Johnson, a story of heroism that transcends time. Born to serve. The early years. Born on January 1, 1926, in Pocatello, Idaho, James Edmund Johnson was destined for greatness. The son of John Johnson and Juanita Hart, James was a spirited boy with an unwavering sense of duty. While he enjoyed playing basketball during his school years, his heart was set on something bigger, a calling to serve his country. Forged in fire, World War II veteran. At just 17 years old, Johnson enlisted in the Marine Corps during World War II, dropping out of school to fight for freedom. In the grueling battles of Palaleo and Okinawa, he proved himself to be a warrior of extraordinary resilience. But when the war ended, Johnson returned home to Pocatello, seeking a new path. He worked as a machinist and later pursued business administration at Western Washington College, yet the call of duty was too strong to ignore. In 1948, he re-enlisted, stepping back into the uniform he was born to wear. Love and sacrifice, a family man. While stationed at Quantico, Virginia, Johnson met Mary Jean, the love of his life. They married in 1949, and soon after, their daughter Stephanie was born. But duty called again, and this time, it was war in Korea. Johnson left for the front lines just 5 days after his daughter's birth, carrying with him the weight of a family waiting back home. The Battle of Chosin Reservoir, heroism in the face of death. The Chosin Reservoir, a name etched in blood and ice. In December 1950, during one of the harshest battles in Marine Corps history, Johnson found himself leading a platoon of artillerymen turned riflemen. Facing overwhelming enemy forces, he stepped up with unyielding bravery. When his platoon was ambushed by Chinese forces disguised in friendly uniforms, Johnson took command. Amid a hail of gunfire, he moved among his men, shouting words of encouragement and directing their fire with precision. His Medal of Honor citation describes him as a beacon of hope in the chaos, a man who chose to fight, even as the odds stacked against him. Ordered to cover his platoon's retreat, Johnson held his ground, knowing it would likely cost him his life. Wounded and outnumbered, he was last seen engaging the enemy in hand-to-hand combat, giving his comrades the precious moments they needed to escape. A Medal of Honor, sacrifice remembered. Johnson's valor did not go unnoticed. In December 1951, he was awarded the Medal of Honor posthumously for his extraordinary heroism. Presented to his widow Mary Jean in 1954, the medal symbolized a nation's gratitude for a sacrifice that can never be repaid. Though his remains were never recovered, his legacy lives on. His name stands tall among the heroes at the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific and Arlington National Cemetery, ensuring he will never be forgotten. Honoring a legend, a legacy carved in stone. James Johnson's hometown of Pocatello has immortalized his memory. A replica of his Medal of Honor is displayed at the Bannock County Veterans Memorial Building Museum, where visitors can learn about his incredible courage. The Naval Ordnance Plant where he once worked was renamed in his honor, and at Camp Pendleton, a street proudly bears his name, a constant reminder of his sacrifice. Closing tribute, a hero's eternal flame. Sgt James Edmund Johnson's story is more than one of heroism. It's a testament to the power of courage, duty, and love for one's country. He gave everything so that others could live, embodying the very essence of what it means to be a Marine. Today, we honor him not just as a Marine, but as a symbol of the sacrifices made by countless heroes. May his story inspire us all to live with the same unwavering devotion and courage he displayed on those frozen hills of Korea. Semper Fi, Sgt. Semper Fi.